Hey guys, it's Matcha. Welcome to a new video. Today we're gonna fight the Chamber of Arms, the Mage of Sin and Taboos, Alhena on hard mode. I'm a little bit late on this one, I know, but I'm actually glad because this guide, this strategy wouldn't have been possible without new serious enhancement. I'll show you guys. Magic. Barfiraga 100%. Fire resistant. I'll show you what to do with it, and I'll show you the setup after the fight. Hope you enjoy it. Let's go. You guys ready to witness my perfect strategy for Alhena? Let's go. Barfiraga 100% fire resist, and with Thancred provoking, we're not gonna take any damage at all. I promise you that. Let's set up our chain. First we're gonna use Frozen Hurricane, Tornado, and Finbriar. Ooh, 8% damage, it's perfect. Wouldn't want it to go past 10% anyway, because the threshold is at 90% and the second threshold is at 70%, so yeah, it was perfect. We're gonna cross the threshold now, so swap in Mystia and Vanille for Serious. Right? Okay. This is the dynamic duo for this fight. Vanille is gonna re-raise Mystia, and Mystia is gonna use Tritilia Wall. And we can continue attacking the boss with our perfect chain. It's not really perfect, but you get the idea. Magnum Opus, and poor Mystia is gonna die. That's fine. She will be re-raised. Turn 3, Vanilla out for Nymphelia this time, and Thancred in. It's turn for Breeze Guard. Now everyone already has at least 30% wind resistant. That makes a 70% from Nymphelia a full protection. Gonna continue pounding on the boss. Thancred will be flashing again. Right. Oop. Small screw up there. I sent out Firion too early. It's a small screw up, but it won't mess up with our plan. See, we're still 0 damage. So we swap back in Serious and gonna continue attacking the boss. Frozen Hurricane, Tornado, Finbriar. It may seem to be repetitive at this point, but you will see how perfect this strategy is. Yeah. Everything goes according to plan still. Still 0 damage. Okay, we're gonna cross the second threshold now. Not Nymphelia, but Vanille. Okay. Keep the re-raise up. Mystia, Tritilia Wall. Let's not screw up the chain this time. Right. Magnum Opus, Eye of Light. Shantoto got paralyzed, which happens all the time. I don't know why she gets targeted all the time, but probably because other people have some kind of target decrease something. It doesn't matter. We swap out Mystia for Tancred again. Vanille for I believe it was Minfilia turn. Sometimes I forget. Yeah, we can check on other unit statuses. So that means we need to use Breeze Guard here. And I'm gonna use Ash to use North Rain Glow to cure Shantoto from the Paralyze. And I wanna swap out Sphidium now and bring in Victoria. And yes, this checks out. Tancred is gonna flash again. Victoria will be using Overflow. And actually no, we're gonna use Eccentric. It's Riku's TMR, but it's okay if you don't have it. I mean, it will just take a couple more turns. And you have plenty of turns. You have 30 turns for the challenge, so no worries. Gonna Osmose with Shantoto to get all her MP back. This is why we don't need an MP battery. I also have Osmose on Ash, so yeah. Our main attackers will not have any MP problems. Nobody is gonna have MP problems. Now that LB increases up, we're gonna chain to get our LB challenge. We need to do 5 of them, so better get things started. Swap out Minfilia before we forget. Bar Firaga. Tancred. Overflow. Yes. So the order is, I think, Ash, Shantoto, and Victoria. And we should be able to get 30 hits. Oh, yeah, there were 30 hits. And 0 damage. It's it always worries me, like something bad could happen if I do anything wrong, but as long as you don't make any mistake, you should receive 0 damage. Minfilia again. Flash. Frozen Hurricane. Tornado. Overflow. So we're gonna repeat this process until we get all 5 LBs done. Probably gonna speed this up a bit. This is our 5th LB. Let's go. And because we already used our 5th LB, we don't need to continue attacking Alhena because he's running low on HP now. 51%. At 49 he's gonna change into phase 2, so we don't want to do that yet. Let's just defend for now. Okay, so now I'm gonna use... I wanna have both Nymphelia and Sirius in the team now. Sirius is gonna use Barfiraga. While Nymphelia will be buffing the team. Assault Order. We're not gonna do anything this turn again. In terms of attacking. Blazing Warhead. 0 damage. Yes, okay. Now that we have buffed the characters, we're gonna be ready for phase transition. So, Therian back in, Mystia back in, and Vanille back in. Tritalia Wall, keep it up. We only have to do like 2% damage, so it doesn't have to be a full chain. We're gonna do it anyway, just to be safe. But it doesn't matter how well you chain, it's not gonna exceed 49% HP. And everything goes according to plan. Everyone lives, and Mystia gets re-raised. And this is the moment of truth. We're gonna kill the boss now. Just gonna switch things around. Vanille out for Victoria. And Therian out for Garnet. So here, we're gonna first dispel the boss with Mystia. And gonna set up our chain now. Overflow, Frozen Hurricane, and Tornado, and Mega Flare. This has to OTK him, or we're done, or we're dead. But with 3 people chaining and Bahamut finish, we should be able to kill him. So the order of chaining is Garnet first, Ash, Shantotto, Victoria. I'm a little bit nervous because if I fuck this up, then I'll have to do this all over again. Let's do. Phew! That worked. So yeah, there you go. Perfect strategy for Alhena Hard. Okay, so here's my setup. This strategy revolved around elemental resistance, right? Of fire and wind. For fire, we have it covered by Sirius with his 100%, I mean her, sorry, I forgot Sirius was a girl. 100% fire resistance from Barfiraga, right? And Nymphelia provides the 70% wind from Breeze Guard. Which means we still need to have everyone else bring their own 30% wind resistance. That's necessary on everyone except those who are not exposed by wind damage, which are Mystia. Mystia, Garnet, and Vanille. Yeah, those are the only 3 who you don't have to have wind resistance on. Our tank, however, is gonna need a little bit more than that. You need 50% extra for fire and wind. So you need at least 50% on fire resistance and 80% on wind resistance for this strategy to work. Because he's gonna be the one provoking the Imperil attacks from Alhena, which is 50% decreased elemental resistance against wind and fire. That being said, let's go through our units. We have Ash first. The most important thing here is Frozen Hurricane, which provides the chain with Tornado from Shantoto. You can get this from Iceberg Trial. It's the best thing ever. If you want a magic chain, then this is your friend. If you don't have great mages like Transterra or Barbaricia, that's the best you can do without it. Our Thancred has 100% evasion, which comes from 30% Featherfoot, which is enhanced, and that's why we can build in 100% without Ring of Lucia. Yeah, because we're not using that because this is a non-5-star based strategy, right? Also, his provoke does 70% 70% increased chance of being targeted, which means we need Mugo Plushie for the additional 30%. So yeah, that's pretty much it for him. For Shantoto, we have only magic damage. Wind of Garuda for the wind resistant. Next up we have Sarius. Sarius is pretty much naked. All you need is paralysis resistant and a little bit of elemental resistance. Next up we have Therion. Therion is built as a finisher, so yeah, a little bit of damage, High Guy on arm, double hand, martial arts mastery, Man Eater plus. These are things you should have if you have fought the previous bosses and events. Black Cow, yeah, sure, that's a TMR, but it's not a. It's only a 3-star TMR. You can replace it with anything else. It doesn't give that much more attack anyway. Next we have Mystia. Mystia is pretty much naked. Mugo Plushie for extra provoke, just to provoke paralysis or blind, but it's not really crucial to have it. Focus attention. Yeah. You need to use equip L shield materia just to use Mugo Plushie, but that's pretty much it for her. Garnet, who is also naked, except for abilities. These are super important. Evo Magic plus 10%. There is Evo Magic plus 15 out now, but you can only buy one of them. It's from Mama Chocobo. I don't have it yet, but it's not necessary. This is enough. Next up we have Victoria, built around magic damage. And all she has is Riku's Pouch. You don't really need it. You can still get 5 limit bursts off without the use of Riku's Pouch. It just takes a little bit longer, so yeah. Vanille, also naked except for paralysis resistance. And Nymphilia gave her only a little bit of elemental resistance, and I don't know why I have Bushido Freedom here, but I never used it. Yeah, that's it. So yeah, I hope you enjoy this. There's gonna be a lot of new bosses coming, and I hope I have time to do that. I'm gonna try to at least do Chamber of Arms, the new one that is. So please look forward to it. If you have any questions, leave them down below. And see you next time. Bye!